How y'all doing, world? Welcome back to another episode of Song Battle presented by myxr.app. I'm LGZ, and today we have a special episode. Usually we go with just hip hop, rapper versus rapper. That's cool. But today we going in the pop world, and I'm gonna do something special for y'all. We got a female artist going against a male artist. And before I introduce him, let's go to the rules. Each artist will perform one song each round. Once they perform, the judge will give them a score of 1 to 5 based on performance, originality, and quality. And the winner, with the highest score, wins the prize. So those are the rules. And here are our artists. Oh, what they'll be playing for, the prize. So if you've been watching, you've noticed that we're sponsored by the good people at Amazon and Audible. So today, both of these artists will be competing for a free audio book from the good people at Audible. Audible has over 180,000 audio titles. So make sure that you go and check them out and get yourself an audiobook today. So without further ado, let us meet the artists. First up, coming from Colombia. That's right. Ria Carval, how are you doing?
Hi, good. How are you doing?
Doing so good. Thank you for coming in to the song battle and tapping in with us. Really appreciate it. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
All right. Well, hi everyone. My name is Ria Carval, and I am a pop singer-songwriter. Yeah, I am from Colombia. Originally from Colombia. I've been living in the United States for the past like 4 years, but before that, I've always been over there. And yeah, I mainly just release pop music. I like to think that my music has like a bunch of different like influences from different genres. So today, I'm gonna be singing pretty like different songs for like different rounds and stuff, just so you guys can hear the sound. But yeah, that's
Okay,
pretty
great.
much it.
Great. Okay, and today Ria is going to be going against a young cat out of Miami, Florida. If you know about Opalak, Carol City, shout out to the one and only Karai Young. How you doing?
What's good, everybody? Just chilling.
Okay, tell us a little bit about yourself, Karai.
Basically, I've been driven by music since I was born, day one. I got a lot of influences from the 80s, ranging from like Cindy the Hopper, Michael Jackson, of course, number one, Prince. You can't beat that. I guess, excuse my stuttering, but I guess you can say a lot of my influences range from the female. Um, I guess you can say genre, because basically, now this is my personal opinion, and this is coming from a dude when I say this, but the females have been holding it down for decades. So I can only hope to do well against a female artist.
I hear that. Well, at the song battle, at the end of the day, everybody's a winner because everybody gets the opportunity to put their music out there to the world. So let me introduce the judge now. If you had checked into the first season of the song battle, we had this person coming in going against a Canadian artist. She's from Atlanta. She just had a project that released called Indecisive in 2020. Now she's here to grace the stage and be a judge for us. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss the Alana Decade. How you doing? Okay. Can't really hear you. I don't know what's up. Maybe check your mic. But while we do that,
Can you
let's
hear me?
go. Oh, there she is. Welcome.
You can hear me now?
Yeah. How you doing?
Okay. I was getting in and out. So I'm glad you can hear me. Hi, everybody. Kari and Ria, I'm so excited to hear your music. LJ, thank you so much for having me back. I love this. You know, I love this. You know, I love your platform and your idea. And so I'm really excited to be invited back as a judge. So I'm just excited. I'm excited to hear some new music, be introduced to some new artists, and I'm excited to kind of do some camaraderie with some of the fans who are going to be in the comments. So make sure y'all in the comments.
Exactly. I'll make sure y'all stay tapped in. Let us know who you think is gonna win. Give us the scores. We're gonna go right to the battle. So first up, we're gonna have Ria do her first song. Why don't you tell us about the song you're gonna do?
All right. For the song I'm gonna be doing for the first round, this is actually an unreleased song. I'm writing right now my next album that I'm gonna be releasing. So I just wrote this song not too long ago, and I was like, I think it's really good. I want to share it. Nobody else have heard it, so that is like a really cool thing. And yeah, honestly, it's a song. It's called Fresh. It's just a song that like supposed to make you feel fresh, you know, and something new, something exciting. And yeah, I would say it's kind of like a pop. It's definitely pop, but it also has like a lot of like Latin elements on the beat, so I like that a lot. And yeah, that's pretty much what I got for that song.
Fresh. All right, let's hear it. Get fresh.
All right, let's do it then. Can you guys hear that?
You're good.
Listen to me, boy, I've been feeling your vibe. Your butterflies are regular. I've been getting chills when I look at your spine. Whoa. When you talk about your dreams, I said, just show me what you got, boy. And when you're cooking, I want kids, I said, just show me what you got, boy. Flowing like a wave in the sea, we need some lemonade, 'cause boy, you got me fresh, got me feeling fresh. Vodka, sweet, some cocoa, milk, I drown on your love, 'cause boy, you got me feeling fresh, I feel fresh. I love feeling your lips in the morning. Someone like you should come with a warning. That way I'm falling for you, it's alarming. Come on, find me, I'll make sure it's rewarding. Talk about your dreams, I said, just show me what you got, boy. Hey, when you cooking, I want kids, I said, just show me what you got, boy. Ooh, baby. Flowing like a wave in the sea, we need some lemonade, 'cause boy, you got me fresh, I feel fresh. Extra sweet, some cocoa, milk, I drown on your love, 'cause boy, you got me feeling fresh, I feel fresh. I love feeling your lips in the morning. Someone like you should come with a warning. That way I'm falling for you, it's alarming. Come on, find me, I'll make sure it's rewarding. Better to go with a warning. Ooh, baby, got me feeling fresh, I feel fresh. Oh, feeling like I'm cocoa milk. Got some lemonade, 'cause you got me feeling fresh, I feel fresh.
Okay, that was Ria Carval. Feeling fresh indeed. Feeling fresh indeed. Great song. Great song.
Thank
Tell us
you.
who produced that song.
I produced it with a friend of mine. Right now I'm about to finish college, so because we've been, doing this final project, which is basically for my graduation as well. I've kind of produced it with a friend. I started last semester, finished it this semester. He like the producer doesn't really have a name, so you can say like he doesn't have like an artist name yet, but yeah, a friend of mine and me.
All good, all good. Well, shout out to both of y'all, because
Thank you.
track was very fresh indeed. All right, let's go to our judge, Alana. What did you think about that? Wait, we got to see if we can hear you. There we go.
Did you unmute me?
You're good.
Okay. Yeah, I love that, Ria. Your voice, girl. Oh my God, it sounds so good. There was no pitch issues, tone issues, none of that. Because as a singer-songwriter, I be listening for that type of stuff, And it sounds so good. Like it was so smooth. And I loved it was definitely pop. It was definitely catchy, especially like I probably will go to sleep and be like, it's really catchy. And so it's good in that sense, but then there's still substance within the lyrics in the verses. So good job.
Thank you.
Right on, right on.
no
So
problem.
give her what would you score that from 1 to 5 based on I think we lost her. Where did she go? She was out. Oh, here she go. Hold on, y'all.
Yeah, I was kicked out. I'm sorry. You were asking me what
What would you
score it.
score 1 to 5 based on the performance, originality, and the quality?
Am I giving the scores after each song or after each round? Because I feel like I want to wait to hear
After
Kari's
each song.
after each song. Okay, all
Yeah.
right.
Let me show you
Yes,
guys how this
so
works. They perform one song each round. Then the judge scores each round 1 to 5.
So for performance, I would definitely give it a 3. For quality, I would definitely give it a 5. And then for originality, I would give it a 5 as well. It's super original. The quality of your voice, like you were singing, like I said, there was no issue with your voice. It was very cut and clear. I could hear.
Oh, she's out again. Okay. I think she's gonna pop back in. Here she goes.
I'm back.
Okay, cool. So
So
check
yes.
it. If you just gave her one score for all three of those, what score would that be?
We totaled them all together. Let's give her 4 on that one.
All right. Really hops in with a 4.
Yes.
First joint, feeling fresh. Now let's go to our second artist out of Miami, Florida, Karai Young. Are you ready to go?
Definitely ready to do this.
All right. Let us know about the song you got going on.
Well, my first song is Champion, and it speaks for itself. So I guess I'm gonna just let it ride.
Okay, Champion. Let's go.
All eyes on me. All eyes on me. Walk like a champion, talk like a champion, rock like a champion. Walk like a champion, walk like a champion, rock like a champion. I am the champion, I am the champion, I am the champion. On me. Basically, I'm coming for you. Basically, I'm gunning for you. Shooting to the top. Taking back my spot. This boy might be hot. Yes, I run my block. And I never stop. Yes, I run my block. Walk like a champion, talk like a champion, rock like a champion. Walk like a champion, talk like a champion, rock like a champion. I am the champion, I am the champion, I am the champion. On me. I'm coming. Basically, I had enough. Reaching for my spot. Claiming that you hot. You chickens never stop. Every time I drop, you snitches try to cop. But all you do is jock. Walk like a champion, talk like a champion, rock like a champion. Walk like a champion, talk like a champion, rock like a champion. I am the champion, I am the champion, I am the champion. Got my crown, got my swag. Got my crown, got my swag. Drop a beat, make this bag. Drop a beat, make this bag. Why you mad? Why you mad? Why you mad? Why you mad? One more time, why you mad? Why you mad? Why you mad? Walk like a champion, talk like a champion, rock like a champion. Walk like a champion, talk like a champion, rock like a champion. I am the champion, I am the champion, I am the champion. On me, on me, on me, on me.
Champion, champion. That's the champion sound. Yeah, right, yeah. That's the first song. Nice, man. That was champion. Who produced that? Who produced that?
To be honest, I wrote it. The producer, I don't want to speak on where I get that from, but as for the lyrics, that's all me.
Okay, well, shout out to the ghost producer. And I seen you brought up the crown. Okay, I see what you're doing, man. Showmanship. That's lit. Okay, let's go to
personally, that's just something I feel like everybody should have. You get what I'm saying? Everybody should see themselves as kings and queens as we are.
Facts. All right, Alana. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I just don't know if you can hear me.
No, you good. You good.
You can hear me. Okay.
What do you think about karate?
Yeah, and I apologize earlier. I think I said Kari, but it's Karai. So I apologize for mispronouncing. I really like that. Again, catchy. That's exactly what you need in pop. You need something that's going to be memorable, something somebody can sway to. So both that was definitely what that was. I could definitely hear myself saying that tomorrow. I'm just gonna be walking around like I'm a champion. So you did your job in that, right? For performance, like he said, you brought out the crown, like your whole background, your whole vibe, just your energy. You can tell you really believe what you're saying. So that's really dope. Yeah.
Wow, I appreciate that. That means a lot.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, and what's your score?
I'm gonna give him a 3 on that one.
3.
Yeah.
Okay, for song 1. All right, Karai, you got a 3 on the first one. Not bad. So what we're gonna do is go right back to you with a second song. So you ready to go?
Definitely. Let's do this.
Okay, well, before you go, we gotta pay some bills. We'll be back in about 3 minutes. Y'all stay right there.
April is International Jazz Appreciation Month, so join the Barbara Morrison Performing Arts Center and 88.1 K-Jazz for Broadway in the Mert Park, the West Coast's biggest Jazz Appreciation Month celebration. As we pay tribute to Count Basie, Ella Fitzgerald, John Coltrane, Duke Ellington, Sarah Vaughan, Dizzy Gillespie, Dinah Washington, Joe Williams, Billie Holiday, B.B. King, Lena Horne, and many, many more. It all starts on April 1st, all the way through April 30th. There'll be educational lectures and shows by yours truly, Barbara Morrison, the John Stevens Quartet, Al Williams and the Jazz Society, Jay Jackson, Sloan Robinson, and many more. Proceeds from Broadway in the Mert Park will benefit the California Jazz and Blues Museum. All this will take place at the BMPAC in the Mert Park. See you here.
Music NFT Marketplace is live.
You know know what it feels like to have a whole lot of bottled up potential nagging at you like a low-grade fever as your behaviors get in the way of your best interests. Your path to living your best life requires not that you change who you are, but build an external environment around you that manages all of the stuff that gets in your way for you. Here, you'll create a collection of tools that are custom tailored to meet your needs and coalesce into one custom-built, personal app. And no tech experience is required.
System status, powering on.
Who are you? A believer? A professional? A mastermind? Do you follow the crowd? Or follow your gut? And when the chips look down, will you fold? Or do you go all in? You know who you are. You don't have to talk about it. When you can be about it. You're the real deal. You make it happen. And you let the world know. You bet on yourself.
Everybody. So we're gonna just go back to our guy Karai, but before I wanted to get Alana on the line and ask her something. Let me see if I could tap in with her. Alana, can you hear me? Okay, I can't seem to get her. So while I wait for her to come back, we'll just go right to Karai for his second song. Tell us about the second song you're gonna do.
Well, my second song is called Best Day Ever, and it's inspired by living your best day ever and going out and finding your happiness no matter where it may be.
Okay, I like that, man.
Thank you. Thank you.
Whenever you're ready.
All right, here we go. Let's slow it down for this one.
I'll say the name of the song one more time.
It's called Best Day Ever.
Right, Best Day Ever. Karai Young with Best Day Ever. Let's get it.
Wait and see. It's gonna be my best day ever. It's gonna free me. Wait and see. Sometimes I'm walking in darkness. Sometimes I'm losing my sleep. Somehow I'm battling demons. Somehow I found the strength. And now it's gonna be my best day ever. It's gonna be my best day ever. Wait and see. Wait and see. Wait and see. Wait and see. Best day ever. It's gonna be my best day ever. Sometimes we walk out of heaven looking for better days. I'll go where happiness takes me. I'll go where my best day ever. Wait and see. Wait and see. Wait and see. Wait and see. Best day ever. It's gonna be my best day ever. It's gonna be my best day ever. It's gonna be my best day ever. Wait and see. Wait and see. Wait and see. Wait and see. Best day ever. It's gonna be my best day ever. It's gonna be.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Karai Young with his second song, Best Day Ever. You know, I just gotta say, you know, I'm really inspired that you would decide to make the Best Day Ever song on the day you got the song back. That's fire. That's fire.
Hey.
You know, I love that. I love that. Appreciate you. All right, so let's go to our judge, Alana, and see what she got to say about that.
Right. That was so inspiring. Like you slowed it down on that one, but it was still pop. You know, you still stayed true to your genre. And I feel like you get to see a little bit more of the type of artist that you are, that you're not just like the first song and the second song are on two different spectrums. So I really like that you're showing variety and you're showing that like I'm not just a one trick pony. And the lyrics were really, really like uplifting and empowering. And it's one of those songs that you could almost use like as an affirmation. You know what I mean? Like you could start your day off with that song, like declaring over.
I am so happy to hear her say that. Oh man, I can't wait for her to continue.
Oh man, yeah, she going in.
I know.
Yes.
Welcome back.
I'm back. I keep getting kicked out, guys, so I'm so sorry. But Karai, I love that. I love that. And yeah. All good things about that one.
I appreciate that. That means so much, especially to hear you say that it can be used as an affirmation, because again, that's something that I aim for in most of my songs, including Champion.
Yeah, I mean, I can tell, and everybody needs that. Like, there's a lot of different things you can get out of pop music, out of hip hop, out of really anything, R&B. But to be uplifted and inspired by it, sometimes I feel like we can miss the mark because a lot of it sounds the same. And I will say that neither one of your songs sounds like anything that's.
Wow, awesome! Another great compliment.
She's back.
I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know what's happening, but I just wanted to say neither one of your songs sound like anything that's already out there in the market. So I'll shush.
Yeah. So what score would you give that song?
I would definitely give that song a 4, 100%. The only reason why I didn't give it a 5, and I'm just being like completely transparent, is because you have the music playing behind you. And so I would love to be able to just hear your voice, the vulnerability of your voice on top of the instrumental. But just like the heartfeltness of it, the lyrics and everything, definitely a 4.
Wow, awesome.
Right.
Okay. Wow.
Very dope. So Karai comes in with a 4 for his second song. While I got you, Alana, I'm going to ask you something so we can catch up. Last time you were on the Song Battle Show, I think you were about to release a project, and or you had just released Indecisive. Tell me about making a project and promoting it with the way that the pandemic had affected everything. I'm not even sure she kind of got chopped out. Sorry about that. Can you tell us about when you were coming out with your project Indecisive? how you navigated with promoting that project, given what was going on in society?
Yeah, that's crazy. Like, who decides to release their first album during the pandemic? Me. So as far as like how I was able, I'm pretty creative and like outside of the box, which is why I love Karai. I love your vibe because I can tell that you're not doing what anybody else is doing. Um, is I thought of different ways to promote it before the album came out, and then after the album came out, I had a completely different marketing strategy. So before the album came out, I did a lot of reels. Reels were new then. So I kind of went to the park with one of my friends and we just did like these 15-second snippets of all of my songs that were going to be on the album. And then it was kind of like, stay tuned for this. I did a lot of promotion like the week before. I had a
Oh, see, we seem to be losing her. I know she's gonna pop back in. She's I could feel that she's dropping some gems.
Yes, I keep getting cut out, but we're gonna get through this. Okay, so the
Go ahead.
week of the release, I released it on a Friday, and that Monday I did like a what was it? It was like a motivation Monday, and I did a lot of footage of showing myself in the studio working on the album. And then that Tuesday was like a turn up Tuesday, and then that Wednesday was like a Wave Wednesday because my first single off the album was titled Wave. So I had all my friends and my family, I had them geared up and ready to post like their favorite little video or them jamming and riding out to Wave. And it was like Wave Wednesday. And then Thursday, I did another thing. So I really just created buzz every single day up until the release for 2 weeks straight. And then after the album, I had a completely different strategy where I had.
Lost her again. She'll be right back, y'all. She'll be right back.
Okay. So
You
I'm
good?
gonna make this really quick. So after the album, I had my fans say what their favorite song on the album was. So one was like my little cousin Aubrey, who was like 4 at the time. She did like a little video saying what her favorite song was, why, all the way to like one of my friends who graduated from Columbia University. Like, so it was like a broad array, not just family, because family always gonna support, but I made sure I had other people come and say what their favorite song on the album was and why. And I ran that just to kind of take my face off of my page for a little while so that other people could see other people supporting and, jumping on the bandwagon behind me. And it worked. It definitely worked.
Absolutely. Really, really smart way of going about it. It's tough for artists to make sense of where their community is. And sometimes it is best to go with the people that are closest to you. What can you say about what it takes to build a community given your experience up to this point? Oh, I hope she heard me. I'm going to ask it again. Don't worry about it, y'all. We're going to get her to answer this one. Okay. Did you hear what I said?
What does it take to build a community? That's what I got.
Given where you are right now, what do you think it takes for artists to build a community?
I think it's just all in being like your true authentic self and just making sure that you're keeping in contact with the people who are in your contacts, like your actual phone, keeping in contact with those people, even when you don't have a release, even when you don't have something going on. Like, I think that's something that I had to learn. Like, it's not cool to just pull up on people and like text them, be like, hey, can you share my song on Instagram? And I haven't even talked to you in like 4 years. You know what I mean? And so I think it's important to go through your phone, like catch up with people. If you haven't talked to somebody since high school, but you're still cool, even if it's off of.
Okay, here she is.
I'm so sorry, but just if you're thinking, that you got to go through your phone book, you can do that through social media too. I think sometimes we forget, like I know for me, some of my oldest friends and like oldest relationships are through Facebook because Facebook was out before Instagram. So, even if you go through your Facebook and just pop in somebody's messenger, trust me, we're all people and it feels good when somebody remembers you. Yo, I remember you from 9 years ago. Like, I see you got a family. Like, that's really cool. When you do things like that and you're coming from a genuine spot, you're not just trying to play people so they can buy your music. It really helps when you do have a release because you have people who know like, oh, she's still humble, or oh, he's still humble, or oh, he still keeps in contact. So I'm excited to support this person.
Yeah, that's great advice. She dropped that advice right before she dipped out, but that was great advice. You want to make sure that you
Awesome.
stay connected with people outside of when you just have things going on for yourself. You know, check in with people, ask how they doing, see how you can maybe help them out with what they got going on, and pretty soon they'll probably return that favor, right, when it's your time. So
Yeah.
now
Yeah,
that we
absolutely.
have that, I know Ria's been sitting over there getting ready. So how about we just go right to you? How you feeling?
All right, hello. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, up till now, I've been kind of like in between two songs because I'm like, both are very similar. Both has been released, and I'm like, I was waiting for like, somebody else to go first, which was good to like kind of decide which one I wanted to do second. So yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay, so tell us about the song you picked.
Okay, so the one I picked is called Even My Soul. This song was released on my very first EP on 2019. So yeah, this is a ballad. So I was between this and Never Truly, which is also a song I've released last year. But both of them are ballads. I just decided to pick Even My Soul because I feel like, I don't know, I like the vibe more for what we're going for here. So yeah, it's honestly a song about just somebody that like keeps leaving and you just keep loving them and you're like, I need to stop this.
Sounds a little toxic.
The song is more sad though. But yeah, it's
Okay,
definitely,
cool, cool. Okay, I like that. So say
yeah,
what's the title again? Eating My
Even
Soul?
My Soul. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
wrote it in like 2019, so it was a while ago.
Yeah.
But I still think it's a cool song. um yeah.
Okay, cool. Whenever you're ready.
All right, here it goes then. It's a very basic track. It's just like a little piano behind. So, yeah, here it goes. Broken scars, ashes and stones, just like an iron soul that you've got inside. And in the end, you broke me apart, small pieces fall apart. And I still want you back. There's nothing more for you to take from me, 'cause I have nothing left inside that you didn't touch. Not even my soul. I won't bear it tonight, 'cause she won't leave us as you do. I deserve the truth. Just now we'll make it through. I hate you, but I hate myself back, 'cause I can't stop loving you. Just tell me, what do you do? Hey. I reach my limit, or at least I guess so. 'Cause how can we give this if I'm more down our souls? It's a vicious circle when you break my heart again and again. I'm still here, waiting for faith that you'll change your manners. Yeah, I'm still here, I'm still here, I'm still here. You know why, you know why, you know why I love you more than what I could bear. There's nothing more for you to take from me, 'cause I have nothing left inside that you didn't touch. the truth. Just me, I can make it through. I hate you, but I hate myself more, 'cause I can't stop loving you. Just tell me, what do you do? Hey, ooh, yeah, yeah, That's it.
Whoa. Okay, Ria Carval. Okay. Man, that was like something out of a movie.
It's a very emotional song.
So earlier you said something about how you were working on something for school. Are you in school right now?
Yes, I'm in college. I am about to graduate. So basically, I am studying music in college. So our final project, kind of like the thesis, is doing an album. I've done albums before. You guys can find them and everywhere. I'm the only Ria Carval. But this is just the song Fresh that I sung at the beginning. That is going to be part of the album. It's just an album with like a different sound that I haven't explored before. Everything's still pop. I feel like my voice it's just gonna sound like pop no matter what I sing. But yeah, this album that's coming up is gonna be, it's called Rocio. So there's gonna be some songs in Spanish, some songs in English, some songs in Spanglish. And yeah, it's just like a different vibe. What I've released so far is great, but it's definitely different. Yeah. I'm kind of just digging into a lot of different things that inspire me and just give me a lot of like creativity. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I wish when I was in school I could have made an album for a final. That's amazing.
It's not easy because it's not like, for all the other albums that I've done, like you're collaborating with people, and like, in college, like I learned how to obviously like record, produce, master, mix, all that kind of stuff. But originally I didn't know how to do that. So I would just write my songs and have someone else produce them. And then I would just, have them mix and master and just pay that person. Yeah. But for this final, we need to do pretty much everything ourselves. Yeah. Obviously we can collaborate, but like, we still have to be like the main person. So it's a lot of work. And, I also have a job. I'm also working. So it's just like a lot of things happening at the same time, but that's life, right?
Well, to make it big as an artist, you're always going to have to take some sacrifices.
Yes.
But that's awesome. That's awesome. All right. So let's go to our judge now, Alana, see what she thinks about that second song.
Wow. Yep. Wow. Like, that was so pretty. Okay, so you're in school for music. Are you doing like vocal training too?
Well, I've been doing vocal technique for a long time now. I started when I was like 12. Right now, I am actually a vocal coach. So know about it a little bit. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Sounds about right. Because I was like, no way in the world, but you have those anomalies, like people who grew up in the church or things like that, or family members who really help to kind of shape your voice and, help you with that control. But you have such good control over your voice. And what it does is it cuts away at all the like distractions that you can have when you're listening to music. And that's so important, especially when you're doing a slow music, when you're doing, something that's really going to tug at people's heart. You need, when you're doing those high notes, you need that to not be a distraction. And you made them so pretty. You made them so vulnerable.
Oh my gosh. I feel like I feel like I really, I tried today, but I came from work to this, so my voice is already like super exhausted and I'm sitting. So I was like, okay, I'll do my best. But thank you for saying that. I like appreciate that you can like tell that. Yeah.
Of course. Yeah. I've been around music kind of my whole life. And so I know vocal control and all those different things. And like I was saying earlier, you're just singing like right on top of the music. You're not playing anything in the background. So for you to have that control, that clarity, we can hear everything that you're saying, and you're going from falsetto to your full voice, just like sliding between the two, easy, like easy money. I'm like, okay, she does this. She does this. Like I just followed you on Instagram while you're singing. I was like, okay,
Oh, thank you.
I need to know who this is, you know. So I loved it. I love the song. I love the performance. It was vulnerable. It was pretty. I am a ballad girl. I love a good ballad.
Same here.
So I can't wait to hear your album, knowing that you are producing it, mixing, mastering it, whatever school you go to. That's brilliant that you're doing that. Like LJ was saying, I wish I could do that. You know, I wish I could press a rewind button
If
and
only we had that opportunity, right?
right, like, oh my God, you know. And I'm so impressed, Ria, that like honestly, I'm gonna keep in touch with you. I would even want to like collaborate with you. Like I love
Girl,
everything about your sound and
100%,
everything.
100%. Like
Yeah.
I feel like, you know, lately, Ignorance, which was my latest album, was released a whole year ago. So it's like
Yep.
I felt lately like, you know, my life has changed so much. Like the
Mhm.
person I used to be and the person I am now, it's like insane. It's just like completely different. And I feel like very guilty that it's like I haven't released in so long. But like knowing that I'm like working on this album, it's like, okay, even though it's been a while, like, you know, I'm getting back into it and I'm not going anywhere. So definitely let's keep in touch.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And I know that feeling. I released my album in September of 2020. It's 2022. I'm like, what am I doing? Like, what's going on? But life happens, like you said, life happens. And then you're putting so much into it. Know that when you give that to your fans, when you give that music to the world, like you're gonna feel so good because you put so much into it. I'm sure LJ, you know what that feels like. I'm sure Karai, you know what that feels like. When you give your everything, you write the music, you spend all the time, and you're so vulnerable in it. When you finally release it, doesn't matter how long it took, because you know you put yourself into it, like your whole self into it.
Yeah,
That's real.
100%. I feel
That's
you.
real. So, what score do you give that?
It's like I think we all know. It's a 5. I have to give it a 5 for sure.
Okay. She
Yeah.
got the Cinco, the big nickel. Congratulations. With that score, that makes Ria Carval the winner. Winner chicken dinner.
Yay!
Congratulations. Ria has won a free audiobook. So, thanks to the folks at Audible, you are going to be able to go home with a free audiobook. Listen to something that you like on your way to school. All right. How about you take this time to let the people know where they can find you and give out your thank yous.
All right. Well, thank you so much for, you know, everyone that's here. I want to give like a big applause to Karai. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. And obviously to our amazing judge and to our host. Yeah, I think you guys did an amazing job. You know, just keep going at it. I think it's really cool for music. And yeah, thank you, you know, for liking the songs that I shared today. As I said, Fresh is something unreleased, so only you guys have heard it. And yeah, there's just so much more coming up. You can find me as Ria Carval. It's basically my name. That's just the only way you can find me. So on Instagram, I'm on Ria Carval, Facebook, Ria Carval, YouTube, Ria Carval, Spotify, Apple Music, just wherever you want to find me. I'm not on SoundCloud, but I am on like the main music platform. So yeah, I hope you know, enjoy the music that you hear, and just know that like, you know, hopefully you can add some songs that like really resonate with you to your playlist or something like that. And yeah, hopefully you can follow me on Instagram. I have a lot coming up. I feel like right now my main platform is Instagram, so I'm constantly updating it on like the stories and stuff. So yeah, just doing a bunch of things there, tiny little things until we get the big release. So yeah, thank you.
Right on. Right on. All right. Make sure that you follow her. Karai, why don't you let the people know where they could find you? I can't seem to hear you. Can y'all hear Karai?
No, I think you're muted.
Sorry about that. Yeah, definitely. You guys can definitely, worst come to worst, Google. It's our best friend. Karai Young on all platforms.
Okay, right on. And to our lovely judge, the Alana Decade, let them know where they could find you at.
Yeah, so first I just want to say congratulations to you too, Karai, because you have a new listener too. I'm going to listen to your music and just really, kind of get a little bit more of your sound. And so I'm excited to learn a little bit more about you. So congratulations for even competing in this. And of course, it was like such a pleasure, LJ, to work with you again. I love working with you. And to find me and any of my music at the Alana Decade. The only place where I'm not at the Alana Decade is on Twitter. And on Twitter, it's just Alana Decade, but I'm not singing on Twitter. If you want to hear my unpopular opinions, then find me on Twitter. I'm very much a nerd. And most of the time, I'm only talking about new music Fridays on Twitter. So on Instagram, kind of similar to what Ria said, that's like my main platform. That's where you're going to find me updating my audience for the most part, even just sharing everyday personal stuff on Instagram. I'm getting into TikTok, so I'm there at the Alana Decade as
Me
well.
too, girl. We're getting there.
Getting there. Getting there. I'm not putting all my eggs in the TikTok basket like some people, but I do understand that good exposure is there. So yeah, we gotta try, y'all.
Straight up. Straight up. All right.
Just
So y'all make. Oh, go ahead.
Just to add this really quick, I just wanted to say, I don't know if you guys remember, but I pointed this out before the episode began. Now, women, y'all hold it down. Y'all been holding it down for a minute when it comes to music. For every great male singer out there, there's always a woman that's like 10 times better, 10 times better. And that's why a lot of my inspiration comes from the feminine energy.
Yeah. Yeah, but well, let me say thank you, Karai, for coming through and having the courage to step up against a female artist, and just being yourself and doing it the way that you do it best. I really appreciate that, brother.
Hey, no problem. Anytime. It's every experience is a learning experience, wins and loses. You get what I'm saying? But it's not really a loss. It's a win-win.
Yeah, everybody wins. Everybody wins. There's no losers.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right. So we hope that you enjoyed the show. That's it for us now. Thanks for watching. Make sure that you stream all of the people that we have performing today. Got to say a special thank you to Karai Young, Ria Carval, and the Alana Decade. I'm the host, LGZ. On behalf of myxr.app, thank you for watching. Until next time, stay creative, work hard, and always bet on yourself. Peace.